Hey everyone, welcome to KempnerSports, and as you know, I'm a huge Canucks fan. My last video that I shared about the Canucks was my game to the Minnesota Wild, but things have changed, and that was a great experience, but man, there is a all-time low at this stage. It feels like we are terrible. We are absolutely a terrible team. And there's questions rising. Whose fault is it? Why is the team playing so bad? And there are so many reasons. And there's chants at the game saying, fire Benning. Some of these things that are going on, this jersey that is being shown, and people are getting creative, and then people want our coach fired. And so should we fire our coach? Should we fire our GM? And it's interesting because Benning has been praised that this summer has been his best summer, and in the offseason making that huge trade and looking at our team, everyone's been super excited about what those forward lines are going to look like. But here we are, and we're not scoring goals, we're not winning games. And what is the problem? The problem, I don't think it's actually just a GM or a coach. In fact, I think Travis Green is a very good coach. I just think he's the worst interviewer ever, or one of the worst, I should say, especially as a Canucks coach. But I still think he's a decent coach. People just want something to happen. And I don't know about you, but I don't like giving away money for free. And that's what Aquilini is going to do if he fires those guys. Those guys are on guaranteed contracts. So Green is on there, on the books until 2023. That means that we pay him. And I don't know about you, like, it's easy for us to say, fire this guy, but can you imagine losing that kind of money? I can't. So what's the problem with the Canucks? Well, there's a couple things. One is obviously the PK. The penalty kill is atrocious, and people are angry because people are saying, oh, we miss Beagle and Eriksson, and I think we miss Beagle on the penalty kill for sure, but not that we want him back. It's just that we miss him there. We also have been missing Sutter, and then we just got Mott back. And last night's game against Colorado, I don't know about you, but I just can't even watch Canucks games right now. Like, there's no desire to watch a Canucks game. But the other night, we losing 7-1 to Colorado, 5-1 to Anaheim. It's just, and then we lose to Anaheim again, and it's just, we're on this losing streak, and what's the answer? So the other problem is in regards to Pettersson. And this is where I think it's actually our core. I don't think it's just Benning. I have no problem if we fire Benning. It's been 8 years, and he's got to figure, like, we should have been better by now. That's what I'm trying to say. So here we are. But Pettersson is problematic. He doesn't look good out there. He doesn't look skilled. He's got a couple flashes of brilliance, and then it was just not the normal Pettersson. And so the question is it Pettersson? Is it that he held out in that contract just like Brock Besser did? And when Brock Besser held out in that contract, he actually had a terrible almost full season. It took him a long time to get his stride back. And look at him now, he's playing really good. But I'm concerned. I don't know if Pettersson's our guy. He is not dominant. He is not making a difference. And you need your stars to be your stars. And so he's getting paid really good money and not producing. If you say, well, it's the slow starts because he didn't get his contract done. Well, Quentin Hughes has looked pretty good considering, bad penalty last night against Colorado, but he's super skilled. He's a star playing as a star. But Pettersson, so I'm actually so concerned about Pettersson that I'm actually selling his jersey today. This jersey right here is fully stitched, an incredible jersey. I'm literally selling it today. And because, have you ever tried to sell a jersey when a guy gets traded? Have you ever tried to sell a jersey if the guy gets released? after his contract's done, it's worth nothing. So I'm trying to get something for it before that happens. That's how much I'm concerned about Pettersson. I would rather have a Demko jersey or a Quentin Hughes jersey. I'm feeling done with Pettersson. Now, I hope I'm wrong. Okay, I hope I'm wrong. I hope he turns it around. I hope he continues to be the player that we have seen in the past. But I'm not sure anymore. Now, another reason why I'm selling the jersey is because actually I'm going to a Los Angeles Chargers game on Thursday Night Football against the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, going to see Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert and all that kind of stuff, so I need a little bit extra cash. But the point is I actually would rather have a Demko jersey. I'd rather have a Hughes jersey. I'd rather have a Brock Besser jersey. And this is the thing that people are low, and I get it. So last night, for example, watching the game, I'm like, okay, it's on. I might as well watch it. It was 2-2, and one of our goals was just completely fluky. Pullman's goals, like, oh really? It went off the goalie, knocked it in. Okay, great. Well, it counts. Who cares, right? But it got to 2-2, and instead of watching the rest of it, I actually knew, I'm like, if I watch this, I'm going to be disappointed. I had other videos to make for our channel. I'm like, I'd rather make better use of my time than watch this game, and I just know that they're going to lose. And we're losing to a Colorado Avalanche team that doesn't have McKinnon. Like, we got to think about this for a moment. No McKinnon, no problem, right? And that's not what happened. They beat us. Now, it was only 3-2, and then I believe it was an empty netter. I don't even know. I didn't even watch the highlights. But here we are. So what would you do? Do you think we should fire Benning? Do you think we should fire Travis Green? Do you think, starting to think like me, I actually think we should trade Pettersson? What do you think? What's the problem here? I mean, last night's game, 3 power play goals for Colorado. I'm sorry, you just can't win games like that. Maybe we need to make a change for the sake of a change. I just don't know at this stage. This is my fan reaction. This is where I'm just spilling out my Canucks frustration and heart to you today, and hope you have a good day. Please put in the comments what you think we should do. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate your support, and go Canucks, go!